Heading to the desk of Florida's governor is a measure to restrict social media access by children under the age of 16.
But it is so far unclear whether Ron DeSantis will sign it after comments he made while visiting Central Florida earlier today. We get the latest from West 2 News political reporter Greg Fox.
Republican lawmakers want to restrict children under 16 from access to social media platforms, a measure that already passed the House. HB 1 was tweaked before hitting the Senate floor Thursday and drawing loud debate. The sponsor believes social media harms children. Opponents call the bill an overreach.
We're talking about businesses that are using addictive features to engage in mass manipulation of our children, to cause them harm.
Social media has become a harm to not just children, but also to adults also. But it is not the legislature's job to parent the parents how to parent.
The bill passed 23-14 with a mix of Republicans and Democrats voting for and against it. Soon after, Meta, parent company of Facebook, Instagram, and other social media apps, told West 2 News it's crucial that HB 1 provide clear, consistent rules so all services meet the expectations of parents. Teens move fluidly across online services, and youth online safety bills that hold different services to different standards in different states will subject teens to inconsistent protections online. Governor Ron DeSantis made it clear earlier in the day the measure needed some work to provide flexibility to high schoolers.
Because I do think parents are concerned about social media and what goes on there, and I do think they think it's a problem. But I also think that for people that are, in high school, it's not as simple. I think you got to have some parent involvement.
Local Democrat Anna Eskamani wanted the bill to be adjusted downward to age 13.
If that's the compromise when it comes to the final version of this bill, allowing parents to have an opt-in, ideally for 13 and up, because I would say that it's teenage years that should be prioritized for parental consent. I think that's going to alleviate a lot of the concerns that myself and others have shared.
But Republican leadership in the House accepted minor changes made by the Senate and sent the measure to the governor. Greg Fox, West 2 News.
A number of lawmakers voting against the social media bill predicted today that if passed, it would quickly be challenged in court.